My little goslings. I had to make them their own little house because the heat plate was just not tall enough for them. They don't need heat. It's warm in here. I know what. Look at the mess, and that's only after a few hours. We are about getting ready for our third changing already today. And then I changed their water and I put a pan in there with water in it. I put the rock in there just so they don't tip something over, so they can get their face more in the water there. Look how messy. Goodness. Goodness. Going one in, out the other. What? What? You don't like your little house? You don't like your little house? Huh? You don't like your little house? What? What? Well, you're all wet. You must have been in there. You must have been in the water because you're all wet. Well, you're in there. See, you can stand up in there, can't you? Yes, you can. Ain't that better? Huh? Ain't that better? That's better exercise. Well, I'm going to go out and check on everybody else first. Let you do a little bit more messing, and then I'll come in here and clean again. What? 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 Noisy, noisy. Noisy, noisy. Noisy, noisy. What's all that noise for, huh? What's all that noise for? Huh? What? You're being awful noisy. You know that? What are you being so noisy for? Huh? What? You're gonna be a big goose one of these days. Yeah, you are. Yeah, you are. Yeah, you are. Yeah. Okay, y'all finish eating. I'm gonna get the other kiddos checked on, and I'll be back here later, okay? They're just playing in the water. I know. Finish eating. Y'all starting to eat more now, finally. Thank goodness. And messing a lot more. Oh, goodness. You'll be going home this weekend. So I'm only going to have you 1, 2, 3, 3.5 more days. I guess I won't have to order those box of 1,000 puppy pads. They even make any that much, which I can't afford. Goodness. Ordered a box of 60, and I think I've done used half a box already. Yeah, what are you looking at? Let me go check on the other babies. I'll be back, okay? I'll be back. Here's the other ones, and yes, here's what they do. This is in just over 3 hours. You see the mess? I change it in the morning. I changed it at lunchtime. It's 4 o'clock. I got back from lunch at 1. So it was before 1 o'clock. I'd say around 12:30 when I changed this whole thing. Yeah. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did. Now I gotta change it again. This is what I'm talking about, all these puppy pads. I can't buy enough of them. I can't wait till y'all get outside. I got something in the mail coming for your kennel outside that I can just hose off when you're out there. Yeah. Well, let me go make my rounds first, and I'll be back and change all you babies' beds again. Goodness. Goodness. Waterfowl are messy. Messy. So this is one reason why I use the puppy pads. Yes, it's costing me money, but can you imagine if I had to change the shavings in here every day? Oh, goodness. Goodness, goodness. Let me go make some rounds and I'll be back to clean it up. Oh, everybody is being quiet. Even Frank. It's hot out there in the sun, ain't it? As long as it's hot out there, they hang out underneath here because it stays shady. Huh. I gotta take that plastic down soon, but it's gonna storm in a couple days, and that's just enough plastic just to keep the rain from flying in a whole lot. But it's still, you know, still open. Let's calm down. I just got all their pen raked down and pooper scooped and cleaned up and gave them some wet feed. And so the goslings and the majority of these will be going to the neighbors Saturday, I think. Saturday or Sunday. And then I'll just have mine left, and I'll be starting to acclimate them to release them out here. So I just don't want to do it now when they're all here, because then once they get out here, I'm not going to be able to catch them. So, and I'm not keeping any of the cockerels. That's where some of them are perching at night, up there on that piece of plywood. Instead of on their perches. Oh well. Oh well. Okay, I've got to go in and clean some poopy brooders. Yeah, I do, and then that's going to be it for me for this evening. Okay, and I think I figured out what I'm going to do for the ducks. So this is going to be turned into a duck kennel. I got to get their pool for out here. They'll have some grass and stuff. I got to rake some of this straw around. Throw a little bit more seed out, because it'll be a little bit yet before they're out here. Then I'm going to try to flatten this bark out as much as possible. And then I found this idea on one of my duck groups, is to buy the turf, the fake grass, roll of it, and put it over there. That way they don't get bumble feet or hurt their feet or something on anything sharp or whatever. But I'm going to do that, get these boxes out of here, get them a ground bed, you know, get a different water urn feeder. And then, you know, through the daytime, I can let them out in here and just leave the electric fence on. Right now, they could fit through there. So I'm just going to wait a little bit. So I'll just probably, when they get a little bigger, I'll leave them inside here and just put a little pool thing here maybe in the corner or something. And then when they get even a little bit more bigger, then I'll start releasing them out to the yard. And once everybody gets acclimated and they get used to them and no one's fighting between the fences or nothing like that, then they we'll probably move into the chicken run kennel for a couple of days and then let loose with the rest of them. So I think what I need to do, though, is to fix these steps I have. And wherever I've got steps up like that, they could probably get up in the one inside the run, because that's not a very big step. But this one out here, so I got to build some kind of ramp for them to get in and out of the coop. So I still got some work to do. It's going to be a long process, but I think I have it figured out. But you know me, I'm always changing stuff. But the grass is growing really good. It's getting greener. And I just got to fluff around the straw a little bit more even. Throw a little bit more seed down. It's going to rain Thursday, so got to time it.